Hey everyone, I'm here to tell you about this fantastic new foundation that I've discovered that is really improving my skin. It is changing my skin. I'm going to wear it for the next several days, every day, and I'm going to do a before and after with you guys and show you how I feel like it has changed my skin and how my skin may be looking a little different. It is from It Cosmetics. It is called Bye Bye Foundation. So this is a new full coverage moisturizer, they're calling it. Now, I don't like the whole tinted moisturizer thing. Tinted moisturizers don't give enough coverage for me, but this they're calling a full coverage one. And it is really pretty full coverage on. The amazing thing about this is that it's floating over my lines and it's hydrating me just so much. It is amazing without being greasy. So they say it is clinically tested to be hydrating and it is very anti-aging. There's a lot of anti-aging stuff in here. The color I have is called Fair. I did try out Fair Light. It was just a hint too deep for me. I know I look a little white today, but I feel like this is the best color match for me. So what is this exactly? Is it a moisturizer? What is it? And what is it doing to my skin? Well, when I wear this, I feel like my skin looks just so much more younger looking. There is zero cake. There is zero heaviness. And then the other thing that this claims to do is supposed to really help your dark spots. So I'm going to keep an eye on my dark spots. I'm going to wear this every day and keep an eye on my dark spots and see if they look a little bit less noticeable after I wear this for several days. That is your Fair color right there. I've noticed when I've been wearing this, so at night when I take it off and I wash my face, I feel more hydrated and I look more supple. My skin looks more supple. It looks more full. It doesn't look as dry. And then the next day, I'm noticing when I get up, it is the same way. It is looking more full, more supple, just more elastic looking. So this is what it looks like blended. It is not matte. It is going to be very shiny when you first apply it. You are going to have to powder it to get rid of that shine. As far as oily skin, I don't know. I don't know if BB creams and stuff like this really work well with oily skin. I have normal to dry skin, so I do have to powder this. But I'm just amazed at how different I look the next day. So it is doing something to my skin. Something in here is working on my skin. It says it is very anti-aging. It has 3D skin flex, and I can flex like F-L-E-X. And I can see that it is doing something for my skin. It's making it look more flexible. It's making it look more plumped even the next day. So Bye Bye Foundation, I would consider it to be a foundation. It is a foundation. It's not a tinted moisturizer. It's not a moisturizer. I'm not going to use it in place of my moisturizers. It's just going to be when I want to do, a foundation. I'm going to use this 5 days. 4 or 5 days I'm going to give it, and I'm going to show you guys. You may not be able to see a difference, but I can see a difference in the mirror and up close. I can see a difference when I have worn this for even 1 day. But I'm going to show you guys the follow-up to this of how this Bye Bye Foundation is treating my skin and how it seems to be changing my skin and youthening my skin. So I'm wearing another look from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette right now. More golden, more burgundy, more brown. I'm absolutely loving this palette. I'm going to put right now at the end of my video a tutorial on how I did that today so that you can see different looks you can get from that palette. Okay, I'm going to put this on without any primer or anything like that. Just a little of my Smashbox primer water sprayed on that I always put on, and start applying, and then I'm going to use a brush. Oh, it smells good. I'm going to use a brush to work it in. Can you see the coverage on this? It is not a tinted moisturizer. They claim it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer, but it is a full coverage moisturizer. To me, it is a foundation that is just very hydrating and moisturizing, and I think it's changing my skin. Okay, I'm going to brush that into place sort of with this brush. They do sell a brush specifically for this, and I may end up getting that because it just looks like a good brush. It has, it says it's collagen infused, which I've used their collagen infused brushes before, and it's pretty impressive actually what it does to your skin. So not really wanting to build on my nose. It's sort of melting into itself, not completely covering the redness on my chin. I'll probably put concealer there as well. So it's very shiny, as you can you see the shine on it? It's very shiny, sort of has a greasy component, but that's sort of how all the BB creams and moisturizing BB creams are. They're always very shiny. Because I don't really want to add any color to this, because it seems to be a good color for me, I'm putting on a very white powder. Now look at my forehead. There are no lines. No lines. So here I am with no makeup on after 5 days of using the It Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation. I feel like it's almost like a skin treatment and not just a foundation or a moisturizer. I feel like I'm just plumper. I'm just more, I don't know, it just looks more young. I feel more elastic. I don't think it has addressed really my dark spots, but I have a lot of really dark spots. And I think maybe if I continued to use it for about 2 weeks or so, it would probably start to lighten those. So I'll put it on again one last time and let you guys see how it looks like on. And here is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation one last time on my skin. I just really feel like this is so much more than a tinted moisturizer. It's not a tinted moisturizer. It's an actual foundation, but it's somehow a skin treatment at the same time. So I'm going to start using this every day that I'm not wearing some other foundation, or even days that I don't even plan on wearing makeup. I'm going to put a little bit of this on. When I put it on with my fingers, it is just with my fingers. It goes on in a very thin layer, and I don't have to do any other makeup. I just feel like I'm seeing a difference in my skin when I wear this continuously. I know if I were to push it out even further, you know, maybe 2 weeks, I would really, really see a difference in it. So if you're having any sort of issues with your skin, feeling, you know, not so moist, not kind of looking dry, kind of looking older, I think that if you use this every day for a while, I think it's going to give you some results. I've got on order a bunch of new stuff. Pat McGrath Labs, those small mini sort of palettes for her. They're about half the size of her normal palettes. I think I've ordered one of them. I'm getting the other one tomorrow. I'm also getting the Urban Decay Back Talk palette. I am excited about that. I'm getting that tomorrow. I'm going to do a video on that as soon as I get home with it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Okay, I'm going to take Burnt Orange here and go into my crease transition area. This is a fantastic crease color. Perfect warm kind of skin tone color for deepening your transition and crease. Going under the brow bone with Tempera. And using Sienna in my inner crease here. Ooh, a little goes a long way on that one. Thought I was barely tapping into it. And it is time for this beautiful color called Bronze. I love it. That one is intense. It is very pigmented and very sort of creamy, so dab on to avoid fallout. Cleaning off my brush and sort of going back and cleaning these edges up because they've gotten really glittery. Glitter all in my lashes there. Got a lot of fallout on my nose here. I think I'm going to use Mulberry in my outer corner. This is going to turn out to be quite like a bunch of antique colors, like an old painting or something. I'm going to try a little bit of this Cypress Umber in the very outer corner. This is so pretty. I would like to maybe put a little bit of this black called Noir in my outer corner, but I want to keep it more of these sort of brownish and mulberry antique-y looking colors, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna sort of blend this rustic color all along my lower lash line with a pencil brush, just as a sort of starting point here. I haven't used that one out of this palette yet, but it is a really good one for lining under the eye like that. I think I'm gonna place some of this fairy color along in here. And along the outside here, I'm gonna put some of the Cypress Umber, which is this deep sort of brown. I'm so bad about hitting the camera and I'm filming. Wow, these shades just really sort of smoke and blend out really nicely. I mean, better than average, I would say.